the Galactic Entertainment. Network's most popular program wasn't a drama or comedy. It was the live broadcast of human executions from the prison colony on Kepler 442b. Across 17 star systems, billions of alien viewers tuned in weekly to watch the Death Worlders meet their end in elaborate gladiatorial spectacles. Commander Elena Vasquez had watched the feeds from Earth's intelligence networks. Her jaw clenched as she witnessed her fellow humans forced to fight alien predators for the amusement of civilized species. The Zephyrians marketed it as justice, claiming these were criminals who deserved their fate. But Elena knew better. These were colonists, explorers, traders, humans who had simply been in the wrong place when the Galactic Council decided humanity needed to be contained. Admiral, Elena's aide whispered as she entered the secure briefing room beneath Luna Base. The Council's latest transmission. Admiral Chen looked up from the holographic display, his weathered face grim. They're demanding another 100 humans for the next season. Apparently the ratings for last week's Terran Terror Tuesday broke all records. Elena's fists tightened. Around the table sat Earth's most decorated military commanders, scientists, and intelligence officers. For 3 years they had played by the galactic rules, tried diplomacy, offered concessions. The Council's response had been to expand the entertainment program. They think they know what predators look like. Dr. Sarah Kim spoke from the far end of the table, her voice cold as deep space. They've never seen what we're capable of when we stop. Pretending to be civilized, the room fell silent. Dr. Kim had overseen the Prometheus project, classified research into enhancing human capabilities, using their own genetic material. It had been shelved when humanity first made contact with the galactic community, deemed too dangerous for a species trying to prove it belonged among the stars. Admiral Chen nodded slowly. The President has authorized Operation Apex. We're done being entertainment. Elena felt something primal awaken in her chest, the same feeling her ancestors must have felt when they first picked up sharpened sticks and decided they were tired of being prey. The first sign that something had changed came during what the Zephyrians called Feeding Friday, the human prisoner. A young woman named Maria Santos, who had been captured while surveying asteroid mining sites, stood in the arena facing a Krillian stalker, a creature bred specifically for these shows. 8 feet of chitinous armor and razor-sharp claws. But Maria moved differently than previous humans. She was faster, stronger, her reflexes inhuman. When the stalker lunged, she didn't just dodge. She flowed like liquid death, her enhanced muscles propelling her with impossible grace. Her hands, reinforced with subdermal titanium mesh, punched through the creature's carapace as if it were paper. The stalker died in 12 seconds. The alien audience fell silent, then erupted in confused chatter. This wasn't how the show was supposed to go. Humans were meant to provide sport, to die screaming for their entertainment. Maria stood over her kill and looked directly into the main camera. When she smiled, her teeth had been replaced with diamond-hard ceramic designed to shear through bone. You wanted to see what Death World predators look like, she said, her voice carrying clearly through the arena's speakers. Now you know. The Galactic Council convened an emergency session within hours. Counselor Vexistar, the Zephyrian who had originally proposed the human entertainment program, stood before the assembly with his crest flattened in distress. This was an anomaly, he insisted. One modified prisoner cannot. His words died as reports flooded in from across the galaxy. Human prisoners on 17 worlds had simultaneously manifested similar enhancements. Prison guards had been found dead, their bodies bearing wounds that shouldn't have been possible for unaugmented humans to inflict. Security footage showed prisoners moving through laser barriers as if they could see the light itself, dodging plasma bolts with preternatural awareness. But worse than the escapes was what came next. The entertainment network's feeds hadn't gone dark. They had been hijacked. Now they broadcast something very different. Council members watched in horror as enhanced humans systematically hunted down the alien overseers who had tormented them. The cameras captured every moment, every tactical decision, every methodical elimination of their captors. You broadcast our deaths for entertainment, came the voice of Marcus Webb, a former terraforming engineer who now moved like a shadow made flesh. Now we return the favor. The psychological warfare was masterful. Humans had spent years studying their captors, learning their fears, their social structures, their weaknesses. The enhanced prisoners didn't just kill their guards. They dismantled the entire system of oppression with surgical precision. On Proxima Station, they released recordings of corrupt officials profiting from human suffering. On Vega Prime, they exposed the betting pools where aliens wagered on how long human prisoners would last. Everywhere they went, they turned the galaxy's own surveillance systems against it, broadcasting the truth behind the entertainment empire. The Krillian Dominion was the first to break. Their military command sent desperate transmissions to Earth, offering full reparations and immediate release of all human prisoners in exchange for calling off what they now realized wasn't a rescue mission, it was a hunting expedition. Elena watched from the command center as similar offers flooded in from across the galaxy. The enhanced humans had become something beyond the galaxy's worst nightmares. Intelligent predators who understood their prey not just physically, but psychologically, culturally, and strategically. "Ma'am," her communications officer reported, "we're receiving surrender requests from 47 different star systems. They're all asking the same question, which is, they want to know what it will take for us to rechain the predators." Elena allowed herself a thin smile. Humanity had tried to earn respect through diplomacy, through proving their worth as explorers and traders and scientists. But sometimes respect had to be taken. "Tell them," she said, settling back in her command chair, "that the predators will return to their cages when every human prisoner is returned unharmed, when reparations are paid to the families of those murdered for entertainment, and when the galaxy learns a new rule." She paused, thinking of all the humans who had died in those arenas while aliens cheered. Earth protects its own, and we have very long memories. The age of humanity as galactic entertainment was over. The age of humanity as apex predators had just begun.